Yattu kritsnavad ekasmin karye saktam ahetukam atatvarthavat alpam cha tat tamasam udahritam. Hello friends, this is the 22nd shlok of the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Yattu kritsnavad ekasmin, which means but one who joins in a completeness. Karye saktam ahetukam, which means without reason in action. Atatvarthavad alpam cha, which means which is false and little. Tat tamasam udahritam, which means is said to be tamasic. So finally, Shri Krishna talk about the tamasic knowledge and mention the tamasic knowledge to be the one where one believes in falsity and littleness without any reason. So tamas is the quality associated with ignorance. Therefore, the person who is under the influence of ignorance will not be able to see the truth. There are a group of people in this world who believe that the earth is flat, and then there are a group of people who think that this world was created just a few thousand years ago. Now, these people, they disregard the direct empirical evidence collected by the scientists and believe in such false theories out of no other reason except for their own belief. So this sort of wrong belief is an example of the tamasic knowledge or the tamasic point of view. You see, a lot of people who will not believe in certain facts will believe in some other event because it was mentioned to be there in their favorite news media, say for example. So just because the news says that Mr. A is good and Mr. B is bad, therefore without knowing Mr. A and Mr. B, such people will just love Mr. A and hate Mr. B. So this is again an example of a tamasic point of view wherein for no good reason a person is believing in a certain thing. Then there are people who put a label on others and will only see the others with that label. So for example, the people will say that, oh, all the Bengalis they eat fish, or all the Punjabis they perform bhangra, or all the Tamils they own a lot of gold. So these people again are sort of in a tamasic mode of knowledge, because they are not really working very hard to understand the subtleness in the knowledge, and but just are assuming something. So again, for no particular reason they are believing in a certain thing. Then there are also certain people who are stuck in the old dogmas, and they are unable to adapt to the changed circumstances. Just because their ancestors used to do a certain thing in a certain way, they also will do the same thing in the same way for no particular reason as such. So no matter what kind of impractical ritual those things might have become, they will still perform that. So again, this is again an example of the tamasic knowledge or the tamasic point of view. So you have to understand that a lot of people are not very well developed in their intellect, and therefore are unable to perceive the nuances of this world. And instead of searching for the truth, they basically just try to fit the world to their own beliefs and their own perceptions. So due to this, these people, they lose touch with the reality and get stuck with the trifle matters. So in this manner, they come under the influence of the tamasic knowledge, which is false and which demeans the individual and brings the individual down. So this kind of an belief in the ignorant things is the tamasic point of view, and such people, they are not in tune with the truth, and because they are not in tune with the truth, eventually it leads to their downfall and they fall in ignorance. So this is the tamasic point of view, or tamasic way of looking at things, wherein a person is using wrong assumptions based on no reason per se. I mean, they basically are just not really putting an effort to search for truth. They are just assuming something out of no reason, and they basically just assume that and then believe in it. So that was the message of this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.